Imagine, if you will, a time machine. Imagine, if you will, a man in a tinfoil hat. My first glimmer of the dimmer was born of a rope and a rafter and a damn too many Tarzan movies. At the first whiff of mortality, we often turn to time machines and other devices that take our minds off the clock. Hi, my name is Brian Hutton, and you may or may not recognize me as the mad scientist in the 20th Century Man portion of this video. My cast and crew and I have been working on stage productions of this piece and, in their own words, Emma Goldman and Adolph Fischer over the past 3 years in Alaska. Mad scientists were the ultimate rebels, were they not? What would you do with a time machine? What would you do with a time machine? Would you go back and hear, in their own words, the stories of Adolph Fischer, your infamous relative, hung as one of the Haymarket 8 in 1887, and the legendary anarchist Emma Goldman, who was inspired by his stories? All I ask from you is one moment of your time, one slow-mo moment of sublime. She was slayer as a girl than she was in her famous picture.
I was 20 years old. All that had happened in my life until that time was now left behind me, cast off like a worn-out garment.
Therefore, I can only state that I attended school 8 years and a half, and that I sailed for the United States when a lad of 15.
Why did I come to New York? Had I definitely broken with my husband? Did I have money? What did I intend to do?
I saw that they inhabited miserable hovels, and the pleasures and comforts of life were unknown to them. Their children were hollow-eyed and resembled fence posts covered with human skin more than human beings.
The center of the movement was Chicago, and there, the struggle between the toilers and their bosses became intense and brutal. A meeting of the striking employees of the McCormick Harvester Company in that city was attacked by police. Men and women were beaten and several persons killed.
But that Haymarket meeting was called for the purpose of protesting against the crimes and outrages committed by the police on the day previous out at McCormick's.
Then something flashed through the air and exploded, killing a number of police and wounding a score of others. It was never ascertained who the actual culprit was, and the authorities apparently spent little effort in discovering him. Instead, orders were immediately issued for the arrest of all the speakers at the Haymarket meeting and other prominent anarchists.
The verdict, which was rendered by the jury in this room, is not directed against murder, but against anarchy.
His face was very pale, but a faint smile rested upon his lips. He only spoke 8 words.
This is the happiest moment of my life.
I have combined these two stories, and I am seeking your support to take the shows down to Seattle in August of 2012. Thank you.